A very good morning, Mark. Here it is Tuesday, April the 14th, just after 8 a.m. Eastern. That's just after noon GMT. US session now open. Let's have a look at US dollar index. And there we see another red candlestick, strong sell-off from yesterday, followed up today through the Asian and European session so far. I've got resistance at 98.20. I've got support at 97.75. We'll see whether the sell-off does continue. The strong sell-off we're seeing in the US dollar, certainly on the index, gap down to start. We saw that going back to the 8th of April, and US dollar hasn't been able to fight back from that, uh, from the gap lower, which we saw continued pressure, US dollar being sold off across the board. We're seeing it against the majors as well. So we'll see whether this can continue this push lower, or if US dollar buyers do step in, and that would be around this support level, push back higher, look to get back up above the 98 level. But certainly weak US dollar and US dollar being sold off going into the US session. Let's have a look at the S&P. We're looking at the futures market for now. Good hour and a half until Wall Street opens up. And here you see the very strong uptrend that we have continuing, strong push higher yesterday, continuing in futures trading today. I've got support at 6,921. I've got resistance at 6,946. We'll see whether this can continue through now the US session's underway and when Wall Street opens up. Demand for US equities and buyers able to maintain above the 6,900, push higher, perhaps even look up to that 7,000 level on the upside. If there's going to be a turnaround, a bounce down off this level once Wall Street opens up, sellers will be looking to get back below the 6,900 level. Let's have a look at gold. Gold continuing from yesterday, gap higher to start trading today, and is maintaining demand for gold, but still stuck in this sideways range, the resistance area between 4,750 and just under 4,800. You can see resistance now sitting at 4,787. Tough level to break above. Buyers haven't been able to maintain above this level and get to the 4,800. We'll see whether buyers put in another run at the 4,800 or higher, or if sellers look at the support, 4,743, and look to break below that level. Weak US dollar, the inverse relationship, weak US dollar, strong gold. Well, gold, we're seeing a bit of a green candlestick, not really strong at this point. We'll see whether there is demand later in the US session. Let's have a look at Brent oil. And there you see yesterday where there was a sizable gap higher to start trading yesterday after the weekend, but sellers controlled yesterday from $103 down to 98, below that $100 level. So far today, a little bit higher and lower, but pretty much in line with yesterday's close. I've got support at 96.70. I've got resistance at 99.39. Not quite able to test that 100 level. We'll see if buyers do put in a run here, a rally, get to test that 100 again, perhaps higher, or if we're going to see the sell-off, sellers break below the 96.86 or maintain around this 98 level. The close yesterday, that's where we are today, sitting just under that $100 level for now. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. And there's a doji candle, no body, open and close at the same level, and that level is right where the close was yesterday at 74.4 thousand. 75,000 has been tested today, unable to maintain On the downside, 74,000 has been tested. So $1,000 range for now, and for now, sitting right in the middle at 74.4 thousand. Buyers will look at that 75, look up to the resistance at 76 from middle of March and see if this uptrend can be maintained. If there is demand above this 74, 75,000 level and buyers can maintain, add to this uptrend. Alternatively, if sellers do step in, look below the 74,000 support, look to get back to that 70,000 level. But certainly, if we scroll out that little bit, you can see trading in a leg higher than we were. Initially, we were looking at trading around the 65, 68 level. That went to the 68, 70, and now we're looking at the mid 70s, between 74, 75,000. We'll see if buyers can give a push, and if we do see this uptrend continue. Good trading, keep that discipline, and I'll see you at the end of day.